Hi, this is Ushin, and welcome to our Climax Group Weekly podcast. Today we'll be covering from August 24th to August 28th, 2015. Joined with me here today is Ray Zayaki,
Hi, I'm
and
never here.
yeah, he'll be reading since he's never here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Right, just filled in here. When I was listening to the podcast, I realized they missed a few cards, so I'm just gonna fill in those missing cards right now. The first card they missed was Golden Darkness, yellow 3285, transformation in Taiyaki trait. When all your characters are transformation or housework trait, this gains 1500 and a fallen ability. This card cannot be targeted by opponent's effects. When you play this card, you draw 2, discard 1 from your hand. And when you play the Climax Cento time, which is a win trigger, into the Climax zone, choose one of your other characters and this character, and both of them gains the following effect. Basically a shot on cancel. It's not a bad card, honestly. I'm not too big of a fan no, I can't say I'm too big of shot triggers. I'm not too fan on conditional shot triggers, which is play a Climax. I mean, I understand that there is two cards that are getting the shot, so it's still worth it. The trigger is kind of iffy. I'm not too keen about win triggers, uh, and basic +1 when you play it, and the fact that this card cannot be targeted by points effects may or may not help, depending on certain situation. Like if this card can be played earlier, like at level 2, then yes, this is very useful because this card cannot be anti-changed. They have to overpower it. Other than that, it's okay. I mean, you still need a field of only transformation and housework to make this 10k in the first place. But otherwise, I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. Card's okay. That's all I have to say about it. Next card, Tirju Luna, fuck the name. Yellow 001K, Alien and Science trait, and this bonds to the Golden Darkness, which is the last card we talked about before. Nothing wrong with the card, it's a bond card. If there's an issue I had with it, it would be the fact that this card is not a transformation on housework. So that means if you want the plus 1500 on the Yami card, basically, you have to kill this card, basically. So it's kind of like a +1 to get a card you want, and then you kind of have the -1 to retain the power. If it wasn't for the trade, I'd say it's okay. Even then, if you're playing the yellow deck, the Yami deck, I'd definitely take one or two cards of this because how important this card could be. The Golden Darkness in your hand. And the last card that they missed is Lollipop Mia, yellow 001K, transformation and sweet trait. All your other transformation or housework character gains 500. This has resonance, pay 2, reveal Golden Darkness in your hand. Starting your Climax phase, you can pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 2 of your cards in your deck, choose up to one of them, add to your hand, and discard the remaining. The global 500 is fine. It's the resonance I have an issue with. It's okay, I suppose. I mean, you're still paying 2 to +1. The problem is, if you're paying 2 to +1, you kind of want it. You kind of want it to be something you want, not something that may or may not help you. Like if your top 2 was Climaxes, you're probably gonna end up ditching both of them and not +1 at all. I I'd say just play it because it's a global 500. The +1 ability, I say use it if you have Golden Darkness in your hand already, obviously, and if you could use it, basically. And that is it for that. I'm gonna hand you back to those guys.
First card we have is 1/0 Sitting Momo. 2500 power in red with alien and plant traits. When she's played to stage from your hand, you could pay 1 and discard a card to grab a level 1 alien or plant from your waiting room and play it onto your stage. She also has the ability that when she's reversed, if the battle opponent is level 1 or lower, you can also reverse them.
Good card. There's not many +1 levels at currently in the current meta. So the reverse will go through.
Well, at level 1, no.
Yeah. Um, and you can grab other alien characters that are pretty good, which is most of the set.
Yeah, I mean,
better than a Searcher.
it's just a good level 1 Suicider.
It's better than a Searcher, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you can get a 1/1 and play the stage for
Yeah, so
practically free.
Yep.
Because
And
you
get
pay
a
the 1 and then you ditch the card and then you get a character that's essentially usually 1 cost.
Yep.
And if you want, you can get another Suicider.
Mm-hmm.
Next card, Gentle Warmth Nana 1155. When with alien and animal traits, when you have 3 or more alien or animal characters, this gets 1 level and 1500. It also has character encore, so discard a character from your hand to the waiting room to bring it back to the stage rested.
So good.
Yeah. It's not good in the mirror match.
Mirror
I mean,
match?
it's very good in the mirror match.
What are you talking about?
Momo can't suicide it.
It'll be level 2 7k.
Exactly, Momo can't suicide it.
Yep. So far it looks like the alien deck seems like wall based or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, it depends, because Momo gets this, but you usually want Momo in the front anyway.
Yeah.
So it depends on what else they get. Like, if they get good assists,
Yeah, no.
then yeah. Because their current assist that we're going to see soon is, like, not really a wall assist, though.
It's okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, okay. This one's just, like, essentially just power and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Gets past level 1 Suiciders, it has Encore, so. Next card. 1/1 Shakeable Mechanical Pencil Lala. Alien and Science traits, 4000 power red. Assist all of your alien and science in front of this card get power equal to 500 times that character's level. Discard 1 card from your hand when you play the Climax Captivating Pose, which is a 2k one. So you play it, you draw a card, you give a character 2000 power and 1 crit. You can discard a card from your hand to choose 2 of your alien or science and give them each 3000 power this turn.
So good.
Yeah.
Sitting how it's a 2k1, so you basically aren't.
Give 5,000. Oh well, your entire field essentially gets 2,000 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you use it with the
2,000.
3. Well, if you give 2k1 to the character, the third character, they all get at least 2,000. Yeah. Yeah. No. Like with the Nana from earlier, this deck looks like it's wall breaking, so you just get rid of all the big walls. Because you can make the Nana, what, 12/5? Yeah.
Yep. And you have the Momo for support, so you can play either the Lala or the Nana out, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's a level assist at level 1. It's good
level
early, it's
assist
good late.
level 2, yeah, plus 1k.
Oh, right, yeah, no, it becomes 13k.
Yeah, even bigger.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
that breaks so...
good.
Oh, God, that
And
breaks
play
3/5
yeah.
counters.
You just can't encore until...
Because Sao and stuff, they only get to 12/5.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good. Next card, we have yellow, Sitting Mao, 001k. Transformation and Sweets character. Oh, play it with Nisekoi. Sweets, good enough. Pay 1, place this card into clock. When this character is reversed, you may pay the cost. If you do, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand and 1 to the waiting room. I wanted the level 1 Chitoge in the new extra booster. The 1/0 rare that's 2k, that when you play it, you look at the top 2, grab 1, the other one goes in your hand, and then you also ditch 1? If that was this effect, I'd love it so much more. This card is really good. It replaces itself, and you don't lose any advantage.
Well, you do take 1 damage.
Taking damage at level 0 doesn't matter. You want to take damage at 0.
And you get 1 first. So, pretty good, I guess.
What rarity is this? Because the one on the picture is a triple rare.
It is a triple rare.
Yeah, but like, what's its normal rarity?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it's anything less than a rare, I hate Nisekoi now. Next card, because this card is just 1k and it's good. Rito Assassination Orders. Yami, 002k, yellow. With Taiyaki and Transformation traits. When this card is placed from your waiting room to your stage, choose one of your Transformation or Housework characters. It gets 1500 power until end of turn. Change! During the start of your Climax phase, you could place this into your waiting room to choose one It's Been This Way Until Now Yami from your waiting room and play it onto the original position that this was in.
Go to the next card.
Yeah, the other Yami, which is the It's Been This Way Until Now, is also 002k yellow. Same traits, Transformation and Taiyaki, and when this is placed on placed on stage from waiting room, this gets +1 soul. and it also has change into the other one. So you play the opposite one, and during your climax phase, you change, and then you either get to give 1500 power to any of your characters, essentially, depending on your traits, or you give this character plus one soul. It's
I actually don't like this card.
it feels weird because like being 3/5 on play isn't that great anyway.
No, it's other.
Is it?
Wait, one of
No,
your.
it says
Never
choose
mind.
one of
Never
your. Yeah, it can give it to itself. Like being 3/5 isn't that great. I guess your goal is to play multiples and get it to like 5k, right?
No. Why would he do that?
I don't know, cause like 3/5 doesn't seem interesting, and plus one soul isn't that useful early. It's
Yeah,
better
early game.
late.
That's why I don't like this
But
card.
the thing is, the worst part is it only gives itself the one soul. Yeah, that I don't really like this change.
it's basically just a fix. Like
Yami
basically,
waifu deck has to play this though. That's the sad part. I don't think they'll have enough zeros otherwise.
vanillas. Anyways,
Is this better
pretty-
than a vanilla?
nah, fuck.
I think it's worse actually.
It might be. I'd rather just play vanilla. I mean, give
Yeah,
1.5k. I mean, honestly, the chances you'll be using that,
it's
I'd
very
rather just
low.
play something that plays without the change and have a bit more power.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty useless in my. I mean, it makes sense in terms of transformation, but they should have made it somewhat better. Not at a level 0.
Maybe a 1-to-1 change might have been nice. Actually, if it was like 1-to-1 and they were like 5k power or 4/5 and they got
Something like that,
1500, that'd be better. Cat notification Yui 2175 green with disciplinary committee and animal traits. When this card is placed from your hand to stage, it gets 1500 power. So on the turn it's played, it's 9000 power. Climax combo. When this attacks and you have Alluring Voice, which is a stock 1 soul 1, so you grab a green from your waiting room, put it into your stock, all your characters get plus 1 soul for the turn. When she attacks with that climax, your opponent can't play any backups until the end of the turn, and this character gets 500 power for each of your animal and plant characters. It includes herself.
Yep. So I know what deck I'm building now.
So 2/5 power plus 9k, 11/5 with 2 soul and your opponent can't backup. That's pretty good. The can't backup is the most important part because right now a lot of people are using like when you use an act ability plus power like Kankole
No.
and
I rarely see this. What?
Really? I see it all the time. Kankole, Nisekoi. Most people have like bigger backups, so it doesn't stop event backup, so it's like that still gets through it, but
It would
stopping.
be fine though.
Yeah, like I think 11/5 hitting most things is enough.
Yep. And it'll work pretty well with obviously the alien deck.
Yeah.
Just now Momo Nana. Yeah, so good.
Net card. Oh yeah, the best cards. Hey, these are the cards that matter, guys. You can just forget about everything and skip to here. Sitting Haruna, 3/2 blue, 9/5. Sports animal and the best girl trait. I'm joking about the last one, but it is. 2 soul. When you have 2 or fewer climaxes in your waiting room, so essentially right after you refresh, or if you get climax screwed and you have nothing in your waiting room, it gets -1 level in your hand, so you can play it early. When this character is played from hand to stage, you could place the top card of your clock to waiting room, so it heals you 1. And when your other animal or plant declares an attack, it gets 1000 power.
I don't like the first ability because most cases I don't think that will happen.
I mean okay, so we're gonna see in a bit. They have a free fresh.
Oh, never mind. Right.
So this card is really good.
Yep.
This card is very, very good. Yeah, no, like this card is essentially just a healer that comes out early and is very good. Like 9/5 is already okay for.
But you really rely on the free fresh.
I mean, no, because like usually around level 2, you can make it so you, depending on like what brainstorms and stuff they have, you can usually make it so you're going to refresh anyway. It's like
usually, but in
yeah, but if you're at like level 1 and you think your opponent's gonna hit you, you can be like, if they get an Akatsuki clone, they could like play Digicard, go through 4, brainstorm.
Yeah.
Usually sets have a way to filter through their deck fairly quickly with the new sets. So if they give them something like that, I think it's fine.
No, the only problem here is would he have enough stock to do it? Like afterwards. Like even if you pay out all your stock.
I mean,
There are some cases where you won't even have the 2 stock to pay for it.
I guess. Well, let's go to free fresh first before going for that other card
Sure.
because it makes more sense.
Yep.
2/1 blue 7,000 with passion trait. Oh yeah. Picture's great. 2/1 blue 7,000 power passion trait. Momioka Risa. All your other sitting Haruna get 1,000 power, so that's a level 3. So global 1k to the level 3. This card can be in the front row, which is nice. Auto, when you play this card, you can ditch a Naked Apron Haruna, which is the last card we'll talk about later, to return all cards from your waiting room to your deck, and then shuffle your deck. I think it's really easy to get off the free fresh. Like, sure you need this, but
might as well go to the level 0.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about that.
0035 Naked Apron Haruna, White Lines OP. Sports and animal trait. And 3/5 power. The downside is that the opponent's character who's right in front of this gets encore discard a character from your hand. This card's great.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay.
I mean, sure. If they attack with like a Suicider and they hand encore, that's bad for you. But
yeah.
For the most part, giving their character encore isn't that bad.
Yeah, isn't that bad because a lot of them already have them.
Yeah, a lot of them already have it, or like usually if they're bringing back something that can get over this, like for the turn with the 2k one or something, it's not worth discarding a card.
In terms of the combo you're talking about with Haruna, the sitting Haruna, basically you're saying you need 2 cards, which is
3 altogether.
3. Well,
yeah, you need one of each of these.
2 other cards.
Yeah, but that's also saying that you haven't refreshed yet. Like, there's a chance you're at level 2 and you've already refreshed, right? Like, it happens.
Likely...
No, I've seen it happen a lot.
I know it happens. I'm just saying it's very unlikely.
Or if they +2 soul you and you only have like 1 climax and waiting room and you're level 2. It's fine.
If you don't play +2 soul, what are you talking about?
It happens, man.
I know it happens. I'm just saying...
Wait, is this set out by WGP?
I probably will as well, but
anyways, it is out by WGP. I might have to play this.
In terms of efficiency, I don't think it's that.
Yeah, it's not really efficient, but like you're not going to be playing the Haruna at like level 1 or 2 because you don't want to give their level 1 or 2 characters encore. Like holding onto it's okay if you don't need to clock it. And then if you get it, it's nice, but the level 3 is already fine. Because like you can be at like 2/6 refresh right after canceling or something, and then 2/5 and then you go to 2/6 and then no clock and draw play this heal. Like that's something that can happen. I think it's fine.
It could, but in terms of sitting with the level 0 in your hand, you're basically gonna hold on to a dead card, and it's pretty useless after level 0. I mean,
I know. Like that. Like I'm saying, like if you have other things to clock, then it's not really it's not a loss to keep this if you have 2 things that are just as bad to clock. I mean, depending on what Zero's blue has, if you have this and another level 0 blue in your hand, you're probably gonna clock the other one no matter how good it is, unless it's like a searcher. The worst part is the searcher probably won't be getting
power.
Risa.
Oh, Risa. Yeah.
Which sucks.
I'm not really sure how blue would do in terms of like sustainability on the field. So
I mean, the 3/2 is a 10/5 at level 2 with the global out, which is fine.
Yeah, I get it's fine. It could.
Blue doesn't have a level assist yet, which is
12/5. Yeah.
Blue doesn't have a level assist yet, which is not great. And I don't think she gets the. Yeah, it doesn't. Wait, is she? Yeah, she doesn't get the power from the green level assist, so. It looks like each color has their own couple traits, and you have to rely on those.
Yep.
And it looks like blue's the least synergistic one right now, because Risa doesn't have the traits that match Haruna.
Yep, we need more passion trait, guys.
Well, it might be okay, so if Haruna's other best friend gets a card and it's also passion trait, then it might be like blue searches for animal and passion, or sports and passion, and that could work. But right now, it looks like blue is the worst color.
Yeah, as of right now, blue is
like red has an amazing early game. Yellow is okay, but like there's 0. The trial deck makes yellow good.
Yeah, the trial deck makes yellow good.
Yeah, green just has power mid game and late game, which is nice. So right now blue looks the most like scattershot and not great. So
Yep.
depends on what blue has. Right now it's not good.
We'll find out next week.
And then
Hopefully.
no blue gets revealed next week.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be crying. Yeah.
So, in terms of upcoming releases, there will be there was a ban list update in case some of you don't know.
Oh yeah, it applies at the end of the month, right?
Applies at the end of the month. There will be a video on it done by a special guest, which you guys will find out eventually.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I think I know who it is.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't think there has been any other news.
I mean, Nisekoi and Sao
That was last
released last week. Yeah, I don't know if you guys talked about it.
No,
Sao,
Japan-
not Sao. Attack on Titan comes out on my birthday, so next Friday.
Okay, in Japanese, but most people already have
Japanese,
it, I
yeah.
guess.
Charlotte comes out a week or two after. 2 weeks after.
I don't know, but
Charlotte to Love. Well, this set to Love also comes out 2 weeks later, so they should be starting Charlotte, like card of the day soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Should be next week that they started. That's really all I see.
That's pretty much it for upcoming news. So I guess rate, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time.
Yeah. See you guys.